is Rotary's Water, Sanitation, and Hygiene Month. Water and sanitation and public health are core focuses of Rotary. And as people of action, we thought that we would create an action group. It's called WASH, and our Rotary Action Group spells wash rag. So if you enjoy that, I cannot take credit for it, but you are very welcome to help out. And it helps with clean water projects such as looking at toilets, refurbishing bathrooms, other things of that nature. It takes a village. It doesn't happen overnight. So if you are interested, I believe you can reach out to Bill Dent, and Bill can correct me if I'm wrong on that information. Very quickly, and very quickly, there are a couple of other very exciting Rotaract events, which I'm happy to extend an invite to all of you. On March 20th, we'll be having our monthly meeting and happy hour, and we can find more information about that. On March 26th, we'll be doing a career fair at Richard Wright School, so we'll be helping with that, and we're looking for some volunteers. On March 30th, we'll be doing a garden workday with City Blossoms DC. Absolutely, and we're just getting started because in April, from the 19th to the 21st, as many of you know, is our lovely district conference in at the Hyatt in Cambridge, Maryland. And then finally, we'll be doing a volunteer program at the Best Buddies Friendship Walk and a golf tournament for the Championship Fight for Youth.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tim Boyle. I'm part of DC Rotaract Club. I just joined DC Rotaract 3 or 4 months ago, and among lots of enjoyable and rewarding things I've done with them, my favorite one so far was volunteering at the RILA camp that a lot of these kids who you see here today went to. RILA is a Rotary-based leadership growth camp for kids, high schoolers, juniors, and seniors. And the kids are, in all sorts of different ways, pushed to grow as leaders. They have to do things like conquer their fear of heights and do a zip line, hang out with lots of people they don't know, and in some cases maybe they don't like, and collaborate to complete a group project, which is a good life skill to develop. And they also learn things like archery, and they have to public speak. They create this big community service project that they are promoting basically as a proposal, and they have to present in front of over 100 people. So I want to bring up 4 of the kids who went to RILA specifically to share a little bit about some memories or some of their favorite things about camp. So Dania, Samaya, Roxana, and Ron, can you come up here and we'll just shuffle through and you can share a little bit about camp?
My name is LaRon, and I'm from DC Rotary. A memory I enjoyed from RILA, it was on the first day. I was getting to know everyone, and then when it came down to the nighttime, that's when I really expressed my true colors to these new people I knew, and I thought they was really different from me, but they I found them cool and I really enjoyed them. So after that, I had just we all talked and stuff, and I really got a connection between 2 of the people in my group. I kind of forgot their names now, but I follow them on Instagram, so I really see what they're doing. So they was really nice. Then my project, I was in group 9 and 10. My project in my group was helping the elderly find some closure because some elderly people are lonely, and what my group decided to do was make a pet foundation and just give out free pets to keep them closure and stuff. And one of my group leader, Fernando, he had said he had oh my goodness, he had offered to do a skit. So I was like, okay, sure. Our group did a skit, and I volunteered to be a dog, but that was before I knew I had to crawl and bark. So that was a really a weird moment for me, but it was so fun. I kind of felt embarrassed because I was in front of the whole RILA camp, but I still enjoyed my time there, and I enjoyed my group.
Hello, my name is Roxana. My sponsor is Rotary DC Club. Um, my favorite memory from Ryla was when we had to do the social project, the community service project, because we all have to work together, and we had like difficulties coming with ideas and things like that. But my group ended up doing a project, like an app to help Maui, the island in Hawaii. Yeah, Maui, Maui, my bad. So yeah, and I like that because like I'm scared to talk in front of a lot of people, and that really helped me. Yeah.
Good afternoon. Um, I'm from Washington DC Rotary Club, and my overall experience was good because it helped me learn leadership development. It motivated me, and it taught me like how to be a leader. To be honest, because it was when I first got there, I had mixed emotions because I didn't really want to go, but my mother was like, it's good for you to go because you can meet new people, do new things, and have new experiences. So that's why I went. And also for my friends. But we got split up. And after when we first got split up, we was like, we don't want to be here no more. But then, like, the next day, it was really good. And we did activities that we never did before. So, yeah.
Hi, I'm Samaya, and I'm sponsored from DC Rotary. My overall experience was amazing. Even though I was cold and I get sick easily, it was cool. I got out of my comfort zone and I met new people, and I tried new activities like zip lining. I got my pants dirty. I fell on the floor. I did archery. I was so bad, but I still tried, and I got to meet different people from different states and all that. It was this boy. His name is Max. He's from. He's. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it, but he was just telling me his country, and it's like so amazing. But overall, it was a good experience.
She'll take a picture as well.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. The students, so our club sponsored 11 students to RILA this year. As usual, DC Rotary sponsors the largest group of students to RILA, to everything, including Rotaract and the district conference and whatnot. So we should be really proud. This is what we do. We make a difference. So today, this week is World Rotaract Week, but today is actually World Rotaract Day. In 1968, on March 13, the first Rotaract Club was established at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Every year, Rotaractors and Rotarians around the world celebrate World Rotaract Week during the week, normally the second week of March. World Rotaract Week is a time for celebrating the success and importance of the Rotaract program. This is also an excellent opportunity to inform our members of our community about the amazing work the Rotaract clubs do and give them an opportunity to get involved. Their members include young professionals from around the world, and specifically the DC Rotaract Club is a community-based club, and we also sponsor a club at George Washington University, but since they're students and currently in class, they couldn't make it. The Rotaract Club of Washington, DC was founded in May 1994. This year, they celebrate their 30-year anniversary. Their club is part of a global effort to bring peace and international understanding to the world. Their effort starts at the community level, but knows no limits in its outreach. Rotaractors have access to the many resources of Rotary International and the Rotary Foundation. Rotary International provides the administrative support that helps the Rotaract Club to thrive, but the real support comes from our club, and we're very proud to sponsor them. So before I introduce Ahmed, I was 9 years ago in his shoes. I was president of the Rotaract Club in 2014-15, and Jennifer Harrow was our club president. And that's how I started my Rotary journey. This is why this program is very dear and near to my heart. This club has obviously developed leadership in me, ultimately becoming president of the club, and thanks to our district governor watching us, assistant governor. So Rotaract does elevate the next leaders in our district. And now we currently have one here, an emerging leader for this Rotary year. The governor selected him to attend the summit in the Bahamas. Out of the entire district, he was one of the 3 emerging leaders. You all read his bio, so I'm not gonna get into all the nitty gritty, but I did wanna say that Ahmed is one of the most prepared presidents I've seen. He attended RLI Part 1 through 3 and the faculty training before becoming Rotaract president. He went to Chesapeake Pets training, the only Rotaractor that I know in the last 10 years to ever attend and prepare for his journey, and he attended president-elect training. And unfortunately, due to a death in his family, was not able to attend the summit in the Bahamas, but I'm sure he will attend the one in Pittsburgh this year. So without further ado, President Ahmed Eltally.
Thank you so much for the invitation. Again, it's with great pleasure and immense pride that I stand before you today during the World Rotaract Week to share the achievements of our Rotaract Club of Washington, DC. First, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Rotary Club of Washington, DC for inviting us to speak and for your unwavering support of our endeavors. Your mentorship and guidance have been invaluable in shaping our journey towards service and leadership. As the president of the Rotaract Club of Washington, DC, I am privileged to lead a group of dedicated individuals who are committed to making a positive impact in our community and beyond. Together, we have achieved significant milestones that I am honored to highlight some of them today. The Rotaract Club of Washington, DC is a dynamic and community-driven organization committed to embodying the values of Rotary International. As part of Rotary District 7620, our club plays a vital role in fostering leadership, service, and friendship among young professionals in the DMV area. We work to empower young professionals to create a positive change in their communities and develop their leadership skills and build meaningful connections. I'm going to start by turning to our slides. So what we have been up to this year. So it has been a busy year, and I really want to appreciate and thank my fellow board members, my current members, and the previous members who actually pass the baton to us. So for this year, we are working on multiplying the impact by partnering with new and new community organizations, focus on the fellowship by connecting our members through fun activities. As young professionals, we do care about having fun as an element of each activity we have, and also do the service and fun and growing our membership, and by empowering our membership, bringing new talents. And we are proud, since our board members and we have about 5 different nationalities on our board member and several in our club members as well. So I would like to highlight some of the focus areas. So let's get started with the professional development series and the monthly meeting. So since we started our first activity in September, we have been busy and we tried to target different themes at each month. So we invited young professionals, we invited established professionals here in the DMV area to share their experience with our members. Our young professionals are hungry to learn from the established and the thought leaders in the area. We had the honor to have District Governor Diruras in our first meeting in September, and in the next few meetings we covered so many topics. We talk about getting jobs in the DMV area. We talk about mental health as one of the priorities of the Rotary International President and our District Governor for this theme or for this year. We also hosted some entrepreneurship to talk about their journey and share their success stories. So we were lucky to have such a wonderful group of speakers who talk about their journey, and I'm lucky because I was there seeing the interactions and how our young members interact, network, have fun, ask thoughtful questions, and receive the answer and networking. The other focus area I would like to share and focus on is the community service projects. As you know, we are people of service. So we need to apply this motto in our projects, in our daily life. So for example, we have an established partnership with some organizations, including the Best Buddies, City Blossoms, Food Justice DMV, and District Cleanup. And we try to diversify our portfolio and focus on different themes. Rotary is an organization for everyone. If you are interested in supporting refugees and the community organizations, we got you covered. If you are interested in tackle the food insecurity, we got you covered. We have so many partnerships and themes to cover and tackle in our community. So for example, in our community service projects, we are lucky to partnership with some organization to tackle the homeless issue in the DMV area by providing them with hygiene kits and deliver hygiene kits to them. In addition, also, we had the opportunity to partnership with food justice. I'm gonna highlight one example. Our last service activity, we were able to feed 87 families here in the DC area, families of refugees and immigrants with food worth of like 2 weeks. 87 families got support from us and from our partnership with Food Justice DMV. That's the impact we are seeking. That's the impact Rotarians and Rotaractors are doing in our own community and beyond. So that's an example of a recent example of our impact and our activity. We are also lucky to focus also on other things. We are like fun people. We like to have fun in every element in our monthly meeting. After our monthly meeting and having this opportunity to work with thought leaders, ask questions, we always go for a happy hour, and where we can like share our stories, get to know each other, and build a sense of community, because that's what makes Rotaract strong. That's what makes Rotary strong. The sense of community, the sense of support. As an immigrant, and I can relate to so many of my members who just came from all over the globe to be members or to be based here in Washington, DC. Rotaract and Rotary gives us the sense of community, a sense of family. And that's what we are trying to do in our activities. We had so many fun activities, as you can see here in the picture. Go to several bars, have happy hours, go to a movie night and watch movies outside. In addition, also, we try to have a community. You can imagine, at this table, you can find like more than 15 different people, each one with a unique story. And this is a time where everyone shares their own story, talk about their work, achievement, their struggles, and we all connected to each other by sharing and grabbing bite and sharing our personal stories. That's what we have been trying to do in our Rotaract Club. And also, I would like to recognize that Rotary, and I'm going to highlight this important partnership. Your club is very important in every single activity. If you look, I would say you can recognize some faces here in our Thanksgiving party. And for me, as an immigrant, I don't have any like family here, so I really. Yeah, definitely. That's the opportunity where I didn't feel like left behind. When I got the opportunity, I got the invitations from some of the Rotary members who invited me to their house, open their house, where I can share me and feel the sense of community. So it's very important for every one of us. And also, we like to have fun and be the party time. And thanks to you and thanks to your support, we were able to attend several events, including the holiday party, including some events with the district. We were sponsored by your generosity. And again, it was a great opportunity to network, introduce ourselves to our leaders, and talk about Rotary and the future, how we can be elevated and we can join the club, because as you all mentioned and you all know, we are the future of Rotary. And for our members, again, I'm lucky to lead a group of dedicated and diverse members. We have several nationalities in our club, and for example, we over the last in January, we welcomed 7 new members in our club. And over the last 2 months, we got 6 more applications. So we are growing and we are making our impact. And thanks to you for having us talk about our story, because it's important to share our story. It's important to share our story on social media. It's important to share our story with our community partners. When we volunteer in an event, for example, to deliver food or a hygiene kit for homeless population, and they use the logo of Rotaract or the head of Rotary, that's how the conversation starts. That's how we share our story. That's how we make everyone knows about our impact in the community. And also here in the induction ceremony, you can see new faces, new energy, and each new member who comes to our club bring new and diverse background, the energy that we needed and we love it. And we were lucky, as you see here, to have District Governor Dolores attending, and thanks to Vice President Len for hosting us. That's the kind of support. And also for our area governor, Marlon, our biggest supporter. So thank you again. You can see their faces here in our picture, and these are the new members. And we are preparing for our next induction ceremony. So you are all invited to join and listen and hear the stories of our new members and how we grow and how we create our impact in our community. So, as I mentioned, the Rotaract partnership is vital to grow and continue. And we share the same values, the same mission of Rotary International. And I feel like we are very, very, very privileged to be sponsored by your club. Over the last year and years, we had been working together on some initiatives, some community service projects, for example, including the polio and the polio hike. We had the opportunity to go to Rock Creek Park, have this conversation, and also have fundraising activity, join Rotarians, Rotaractors, hike together, share their own stories and their impact. And we also were able to fundraise some money for ending the polio, which is one of the main priorities of Rotary International. We also had the opportunity that our members worked on an environmental project, Rotary, with Vice President President, and our members we have diversity of our members, engineers, doctors, politicians, diplomats, NGO leaders. So they are hungry and ready to volunteer and participate and to make the impact. In addition, also we are very grateful that Rotary, our sponsor club, extends the invitation to us to attend the weekly luncheon meeting, listen to the speakers, and over the last years, we were lucky to get inspired by this opportunity, listen to different speakers. Also the different types of partnerships, like the social events, the parties, the happy hours, we were the first and the only Rotaract club in the area to host a happy hour, the Red Line Happy Hour. We were very inspired by taking the lead and taking the responsibility to talk and have this organization. We also collaborated in service projects, and our members, and I'm talking right now about the district level, our members are active, not just in partnership with the Rotary Club of Washington, DC, but District 7620. So 2 of our members or 3 of our members serve on a district committees like the Peace Committee, like the Rotaract Peace Committee, and they are working with their district leadership to achieve and promote Rotary mission. We also, as we just hear the success story, we were the only Rotaract club to sponsor one of the young kids to go to Ryla and share their story, because we believe Ryla is also part of the story, the future story of Rotary. And one day they will join Rotaract, and one day they will be Rotarians as well. So that's the impact we are talking about. And yeah, you can see the picture attending the club meetings, attending the parties. And also we were honored to have to meet Rotary International President Jordan McNally. And I attended the meeting, and really it was a great meeting where everyone shared about their stories and asked very good questions, really very good questions. And I hear the good feedback about this meeting, and I got a letter from the president himself. He's very grateful for this opportunity, and that's what we are doing. And thank you so much for the DC Club, Rotary DC Club. We were able to get your approval to start the mentorship program, and in the next hours you will see a call for application for mentors. So one of the requests or call to action, I encourage you all to sign up for this opportunity. We have very talented people, and I will send you the concept notes, the application with all the details. And it's very excited to build a bridge between Rotaract and Rotarian and pass the baton to a new generation. And as Area Governor Marlin mentioned, we're going to celebrate our 30th anniversary. I know right now there is a specific committee led by AG Marlin, past president of Rotary Club, past president of Rotary Club, current area governor, and she's working closely with one of our past president, Ali, on such important milestone. There will be surprises, stay tuned, but please mark your calendar. And also, yeah, so call to action. I'd like to always to ask you to please sign up for the mentorship program. You will get the application in the next 24 hours. In addition, also, I would encourage you to donate to our fundraising campaign. As you see, we have different priorities. We have different community partners that, we are working on different projects. So I'm going to send also more details about how to send your donation, because that's how we continue our impact. And again, before I open the floor for Q&A, I would like to extend my gratitude to each and every dedicated member of my Rotaract Club of Washington, DC, my board members, for their passion, dedication, and unwavering commitment to service. Together, we have achieved remarkable feats, but our work is far from over. As we continue our journey of service and leadership, let us remain steadfast in our mission to make a positive impact in the world and create hope in the world. I would like also to thank again the Rotary Club of Washington, DC and the Rotary DC Foundation for their continuous support and for giving us the opportunity to share our achievements today. Together, let us strive to uphold the principles of Rotary and Rotaract as we work towards a brighter future for all of us. Again, thank you so much, and we are honored to be sponsored by you, and thank you again.
Thank you. Great, good job. Well done. I have two questions. One is, where do you meet? Where?
That's question number one.
Okay. The other one is, can I come to the cooking class?
Okay. So thank you so much for your questions. And number one, where we meet. So again, we have our newsletter, we have our WhatsApp group, we are very active on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Meetup. So we have a list of our events, listed on our social media and our newsletter as well. So for example, for the monthly meeting, we meet at the Martin Luther King Library, like in Chinatown, Wednesday, third Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Then we go for a happy hour in a close by bar. So that's where. Again, I'm happy to add you to our newsletter if you would like. Yes, definitely. So I can share all the details, all the good pictures, all the fun stories, the impact we are doing in our community. Can I join to the cooking class? That's a good question. Definitely, again, like all of our events are open to Rotarians. Again, we are partners. We are like, yes. So basically, again, I'm happy to share the invitation with you. And again, once you have the invitation, you can sign up, send your name, and Gabe definitely will take the lead on this event.
About the mentoring thing, is there any age you could do that to? And then for my second question, what we cooking for cooking class?
Again, the mentorship program, when we initiated the conversation, and thanks again for Area Governor Marlin, who guided us through the process, because there was a history like a few years ago about implementing such a program. So we took into consideration the feedback, and we had a need analysis of our members. So again, the community or the targeted area we having, or the members, are just young professionals who actually work on NGOs or the government, who want some guidance from experienced professional. So that's the scope of our mentorship. I'm happy to talk to you, to interact people, to share the concept, to see or share the best practices. But at this time, we are starting a pilot project, and we have about 7 or 8 of our members, again, as a pilot project, so we can apply and learn, and then we can scale it. Maybe we can go to be a district-wide and also include RILA or Interact. But yes, stay tuned. I will share some emails and some information. Thank you.
Yeah, well, first of all, excellent job. And second question is, I know to be a member, it's 18 and over. What's your process for members in waiting for somebody who might be 17 and interested?
So the member or the interested applicant is 17 years old?
Yes.
Okay, so according to Rotary International bylaws, our Rotaract is for 18 plus. However, we have other, definitely when I get such requests, I always direct them to the related stakeholder or the related maybe Interact Club, or add them in my roster. I have a roster of everyone who reaches out to us asking about questions, etc. But the official membership is for 18 plus. However, I think since we are like open to anyone, we offer safe spaces in our meetings. I would encourage anyone who is like 17 and like just a few months to turn 18, definitely they can attend our meetings. They can learn, they can connect with us. We have several open events open to the public, so definitely they can join and attend our meetings. And definitely once they turn the legal age to join Rotaract, we will definitely be happy to welcome them officially. And yes, in our club. But again, Rotary has different programs, including RILA, including Interact. And when I receive such requests, I try to direct and link them to the relevant resource in Rotary, because Rotary is a big organization everywhere. So that's how the process.
That it is. Thank you.
17-year-old applicant.
Paraphrase somebody or other, ask not what your Rotaract can do for you, ask what you can do for your Rotaract and your Interact for that matter. And so the question is, and this may also be directed at the club leadership, is there a way to keep the old folks better informed of what you're doing and also what the Interact are doing? Because I think it would be nice to have a, better integration activities that everybody could kind of participate in across the board. But some of us maybe are just not paying attention, but maybe there's a way to keep us better informed. And Instagram is probably not the best choice.
Of course. Thank you so much. Yeah, again, we are definitely honored to have such partnership and sponsorship and mentorship relation between the Rotaract Club of Washington, DC and the Rotary Club of Washington, DC. And I mean, as I mentioned, we have several avenues for communication, including the newsletter. I know some of you or some of our fellow Rotarians are on my list, and they receive my monthly newsletter with pictures and with numbers and with stories. I can recognize some of them. However, I was hesitant to say district because I hate to be like the spammer, spam other people. However, if you are interested, like a couple of you showed interest, I'm happy to add you to our newsletter. And again, we are very active on social media, different avenues. I'm happy to share all the contact information, including mainly the newsletter, the club newsletter, also the calendar of the district. If you check the calendar of our district, on DACDB, you will see the events mentioned with some details, with my contact information, so you can reach out, and I'm happy to reply. And but good point. Definitely, we're gonna make sure that everyone is gonna be informed from them. Thank you.
Perfect timing.
Yep.
My name is Donnie Shaw, and next year, July 1st, I'll be president of this wonderful club.
Donnie Shaw.
Ready to party? Ready to party? Anyway, you want to come to my house for Thanksgiving?
Oh, I would be honored, sir. Yeah, I would be honored. Thank you so much.
Questions? You gonna stick around to 2025, July 1st?
2025? Yeah, we can do that. I'm accepting invitations. I can go to 5 different houses. I don't have any problem. But thank you so much. Appreciate it. That's again, I think one of the good emails I sent in my newsletter. I sent an email on the Thanksgiving. I was honestly it was a very emotional moment, and I had I always express my thought by writing, not policy memos, but sometimes good emails. So I wrote an email and I sent it, and I got overwhelming response from so many Rotarians and Rotaractors who were thank you so much for sharing this moment with us. And again, it's important. And again, Rotarians are family for Rotaracts, and DC is a transit city, so we all come from all over the place, from all over the world, and we are again honored to have accepted the invitation in your houses and share meal with you all. Thank you so much again.